Okay, this is weird. Never done this before. Let me check, see what the battery voltage is real quick. Okay, let's try this again. That's why I let the car warm up a bit. Really strange. It normally doesn't do that. I think it's because of the code with the security key. It thinks like the key is not the right key, but sometimes it'll just start up if I switch the key around a couple times. Other times I need to jump it. That was weird. It was like starting but not fully starting. The voltage on the battery was slightly low, so I threw the jumper pack on it and it started up. So this car, it really wants to be driven. If it's not driven in like a couple days, it has a hard time starting back up. So, but I'm just gonna let it warm up a little bit before we go do what we're doing today. So in today's video, we're gonna be taking the C5 Corvette out. This is if you guys don't know, automatic base, no upgraded gearing at all, so it's just stock. I want to do some couple 0 to 60 testings in it. I have my Draggy app, I have my phone mount, so I should be able to film the 0 to 60 runs. I'm gonna do a couple. Some of them are just gonna be straight, some of them are just going to be me, you know, giving it a couple thousand RPMs and then like letting it go. Do a couple different scenarios. I just want to see what it does stock. I don't expect it to be as high or as low as what it's rated as, because usually those numbers are truly when they're fully sending it, like no mechanical sympathy. So we'll see what it does. Without further ado, let's jump into the Corvette. Let's get this thing out and let's see how fast it goes 0 to 60. Let's go. What did we learn after doing those 0 to 60 testing? For one, the Draggy app, absolute trash. Tried to export the videos from the app. I couldn't, so I had to like screen record from the app and like edit the video. So it was the normal 16:9 ratio. None of the audio came through, so I never trusting the Draggy app. I should have been screen recording while I was doing the runs. I didn't know. So it usually before it worked fine, but today it just didn't work at all. It just literally wouldn't load or anything. So Draggy app is trash. Second thing is though, 0 to 60 test. So like it says it'll do it in about 4.9 seconds. So I'm like kind of in that same range. The testing that I'm doing right now, like low to mid 5s. So that's just about right what it should be at. Honestly, the numbers I was getting right then, though those numbers were pretty close to what I was getting inside the Challenger RT after practicing a couple of times. When I first had the Challenger RT, my 0 to 60s, like my first time ever doing it was in like the 6-second range. Then after doing a lot of testing, I got it down to like mid to low 5s. Then after upgrading the tires, doing a Hellcat intake, and just really testing and giving it everything it had. The best 0 to 60 I got in that was a 4.9. Granted, that was the car reading it, not the Draggy app. So the Draggy app does go by GPS in the car reading. I'm not sure what that goes off of. So the time range, it could be a little bit off. So, but either way, long story short, 0 to 60 times, they don't really mean a ton to me. It's just kind of a gauge just to kind of see. For me, truly, where you really start gauging how powerful a car is when you're going like 60 to 120. That's really like, for me, that's, you know, where you really tell how fast the car is. But this was a good gauge just to see where it's at right now. As we do modifications, do more stuff to it, we can just kind of build off of that and just see where it goes. But at least for right now, stock, no gearing, anything else. Only thing it has is like a catback exhaust and a cold air intake, so pretty stock. So I'm excited to see what it can do. I know there's a lot more room. Honestly, even when I was doing those testing, I could have gotten better, but after doing a couple runs, I was like, all right, that's it. I don't want to cause too much of a scene where I was at. Try to find an area I can go and really just get some 0 to 60 testing. But yeah, so we'll see. There's a lot more things we're gonna be doing to that Corvette. I'm really excited though, getting some baseline numbers, and we're just gonna be building off of that. But if you guys haven't seen my video taking the Corvette out inside of the canyons, check this video out right here. It was really like a fun time taking it out in the canyons for the first time. Subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next video. See ya.